basically cryptocurrencies are digital currencies, digital assets that can be converted into, you know, fiat currencies. That's dollar, USDT. USDT is the base currency in which you convert cryptos to. So let me just do a real example. Let me just go to my Binance app. Now, if you buy a coin when it's, let's say for example, Bitcoin, you know, if Bitcoin is at, I think it's currently at $54,000 or so. You buy Bitcoin at 54,000. Oh, hold on. If you buy Bitcoin at 54,000 and the value of Bitcoin goes down, so let's say 40,000, you have lost $10,000, right? Now, but with the help of this bot, as you can see, Bitcoin is currently 54,700. Now, if you buy Bitcoin this high, if you enter any trade this high and Bitcoin comes down, the value of your USD reduces. Now, what this bot helps you to do is, regardless of what happens, if the market comes down, it buys positions for you on the way down. You can see it took 3 days for 1, 2, 3. You see, this candlesticks mean I'm using the 1 day view. This is 4 hours view. You can see the last 4 hours, Bitcoin went from 51,000 to 53,000. All right. And this is just basic explanation about cryptocurrency before we go into what RoyalQ is. Now, you buy low, sell high. Yes, yes. Mhm. Um, you buy when the coin is low and you sell when it's high. That's basically what cryptocurrency is about. That's how you make money in crypto. If you buy it, let's say you bought when it was 39,570, like here, and you're selling at 55,500, you're making profit. Now, that profit is not profit until you convert it to USDT. So that is why this bot uses your USDT balance to trade. Now, there are two things involved. This bot, this Binance, you need to go create an API key for your bot. In order to do that, we need to go copy, let me see, copy the API IP address for the bot. Here, you see, if you come to API binding, this is what the bot looks like. I'm just running through it so that, okay, you see that there are just two crypto exchanges that RoyalQ works with, Binance and Huobi. You copy this IP address group here. Just copy this IP address group right here. Yeah, you copy this IP address group here. Then you come to your Binance application and create a new API. Because I already have the API, I don't need to, now, but let's say you want to do it after you have registered. You just come name your API, you just do RoyalQ, create your API. Now, Binance is a very secure platform that it will require you to do email verification, phone verification, and Google authentication code. But this authentication code will not be there by default. You have to enable it. But email and phone is very, very critical. Uh, once you do that, you'll be able to create your API key. Now that IP address that was copied, let me show you real quick where that will be. Now, once you create your API, it comes up to this page where it says edit. Now, I've created this before. This secret key is hashed out, but at the time you create it, it will be open. So it's advisable for you to copy it immediately and copy the secret key to then go over to your RoyalQ app to paste it there. So you can see that the options for enable spot trading is ticked and enable withdrawals is disabled. Now, if you come down to IP access restrictions, you can see that by default, yours will be unrestricted. Then you change it to restrict access to trusted IP only. Then you paste this the IP address you copied from your RoyalQ. If you paste it here and you click on confirm, it automatically isolates the IP address like this. Then you click on save. Once you click on save, it will tell you to do verification once again. I think via phone number or email. And once you do that, your API has been created. Then you come to your RoyalQ, then paste the API key here and the secret key, then you bind. The the RoyalQ also will also send you a verification code to your email. Now, I want to show you something on this RoyalQ app. This is my RoyalQ app. As you can see that, can you hear me? Are you with me? Hello?
Yeah, me too.
Okay. Now, as you can see that this is my RoyalQ app. I'm sure you are seeing that is minus, and you see some floating losses here. But as even with these floating losses, I still make money because this is a quantitative trading robot. Let me, if I click on revenue details, that's this one here. So let me change this color. So okay. I click on revenue details here. Okay, you can see that yesterday, that's today actually, because the bot is based, the creators, they are based in Singapore, so it's 8 hours ahead. So by 5 p.m. today, they're already in a new day. They're already in 7th of October. So you can see that the date 7th of October is here. And though even the dates on it, if you see the trade, you still see that it's sixth. You can see this latest trade is 17 cents. You can see 7:03 23 seconds. That was when the team initiated this sell. Now you can see this is BTT. You can see the next one is Shiba. You can see the next one is LIT. Now let's go to the home page so you can see how those coins were really performing. Um, BTT, you can see I'm minus 20. Let me open it up so you see how it is. Now, BTT, if you open a coin, there are some things you need to put into consideration. The trade settings, where you are going to set how you want the trade to go. So the first thing that we have here is the buying amount. This buying amount says how much do you want to buy per position. How much do you want to buy per position? What's your buying amount? So now you can see margin call limit. Margin call limit says how many times do you want to buy a position depending on the percentage drop of the market. Now you can see all position take profits ratio is how much percentage do you want to take per position that is being bought. No, now let's say I enter the market with $12, my first buying order. If the market goes up 2%, you should take profit. You should get ready to take profit. Now this all position take profit callback is even if the market goes past 2% up to like 10%, you can still make, because it's an intelligent robot, you can still make that 10% profit as long as the market does not call back 0.1%. So if it gets to 10% and the market wants to be calling back to by 0.1, it takes the profit. So even though you specify 2% here and the market jumps up by 10%, you still make your 10%. As long as once the market starts to call back, it takes the profit. Now there's margin configuration. this margin configuration here, I'm going to open it now. You can see I set 15 margin calls, right? You can see the 15 margin calls will be here. Now, what this means is from my first position, hold on. From my first from my first position, from the first point I entered the market, if the market goes down 1%, I'm instructing the bot to buy 1.1 times. Like if I multiply 1.01 times 12, it's going to buy that worth of coin in USDT, the USDT value of that coin. No matter the quantity, it's going to buy it. Now, if I say if the market goes down another 1%, from this 1%, you should buy another coin. This is martingale strategy, dollar cost averaging. It allows you buy more. So now, why the bot makes you money even in deep is when the market is going down and you are buying more coins, those positions that you buy on the way down is what will give you profits when the market is recovering. So now from the first to the fourth position is whole profit warehouse. Now, what it means is if the market recovers up to this 4%, this settings, this whole profit take whole position take profit ratio is what this percentage here is what this first to fourth position will take. Now, after this fourth position, if the market still goes down to the fifth call, now all this is if the market comes from here all the way to the 15th position, all these are isolated positions that can be sold individually. Now, I'll explain that. You can see that I'm setting it here. This is where you set how the market will buy. Now you can see this buying callback is if it sells a position, how long it should wait before it enters the trade. All these are the settings we are giving the bot to automatically do. This is something that you set once and you leave it to work on its own. Now, this distributed take profit allocation is where your how will I put it, the autopilot for taking profit sets in. So now the fifth position, like I said, you can see that I set it to 1.6%. You can see it's individual. From the fifth position to infinity is called sub position. This position are sold individually. I can sell the sixth position, the fifth position at 1.6. I can sell the sixth one at 2.2%. I'm setting all this at 2% because based on the market and my trading capital for the coin. Now, all the way to 15th position, you can see 17%. Yeah. Now, if I come to the home page of the coin, you can see the first option here on top. Okay. You can see the first position. You can see the position amount I have on this coin. I have $444 in this coin. Now, if you now check transaction records, you're going to see the history of buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, 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 sell. You can see all these transactions are happening without me personally being involved with the bots going to manually buy or manually sell anything. Now, the reason I had this much capital in this coin was because when the coin was uh, pumping at some point, about almost 4 weeks now, I went to make a greedy call. Like I traded with emotion. I went to put in $300 in I bought a $300 position, and immediately I bought that $300 position, the market went against me. So ideally, I should have lost that money, right? If I was trading normally on Binance, I would have lost $300, right? But because I'm using the bots, I just converted my trade to cycle. Now I currently have this trade on one shot because hold on, there's something I want to show you here. You take note of this place. You can see it's one shot that is here. But I currently have it on one shot because I want the bot to sell off all these sub positions and not buy again because I actually need to take out those capitals. I don't want the bot to keep buying positions. So I want to take out the capital as it sells. But the market has been fair. It has been recovering a little bit, but you can see I'm still in the 12th call right now. Average price of 3.0.03756. Now, if you check the current price, if you check the current price here, you can see that it's 0.03707. Now, all this information I was setting here in the trade settings, this is where you see the reality of, of everything. You can see the callback price is 0.03725. Now, if this thing gets to 0.0323725, it buys another position. But I actually don't want to buy, so I'm just going to stop the margin calls so that it takes the profit from wherever the market, continues from. I actually don't want to buy more of this coin because I have other trades that require the capital. So now, once I bind my app, my Binance to my app, I'm going to see my Binance USDT balance. As you can see down here, I have, um, as you can see down here, I have 257 dollars on my Binance USDT balance. Mm, okay, okay. Now, and I have both like 5 trades currently active in this account right now. So I have ION. This is on cycle trade. This one, the difference between cycle trade and one shot is it will just keep buying and it will just keep buying and selling, buying, selling. If it sells the position, it buys again. If it sells the position, it buys again till the market recovers fully, because all the positions I bought, the heavy positions I bought was is still very high in the market. I bought at 0.005, 004 something, 4639. That was the average price of that first buying. But the market went down and it has not recovered since then. But eventually, when the market will recover, that is going to be the take profit point. This floating loss that you see here will reduce. You can see it's $90 right here. Now out of the $440, I'm losing. Floating loss is unrealized loss as long as I don't close this trade. So how do I close trade, you ask? If I click on sell, if I click on this confirm, it sells all the position at the current market price, which I'm not going to do. I've already cancelled it. Now, there's something called replenish also. This buy. Now, if I click on market, now I'm currently in a dip. If I want to replenish the dip so that I can come out of this earlier, faster. Let's say I want to put in replenish this trade with $500. Now I want you to watch something that happened. You can see that the initial profit and loss is minus 20. You can see the estimated now has reduced to 9.4. Yes. So what that means is I'm replenishing the position. Well, it's not always advisable to do that because you have to only do that when you are very sure that the market is not going to fall back. If you replenish and the market still falls, your money will still be hanging. You'll be floating more loss. So you can see the take profit position I took and position 12. Let's go to check position 12. You can see I have 1.7% here. If I change this to 1.3 and I click save, confirm and click save, you see that when I come back, you see that it has changed from 382 something to 3805. Now you see the current price is 3714. I can reduce that price to more so that this happens, but we never can tell what direction the market will go. So that's why we have this robot. This robot kind of does all that for us, right? So now let's go. I don't know if you have been understanding what I've been saying so far. Hello?
And yeah, I'm here.
Okay,
But
so
you're not.
do you get what I've been saying?
The part of that you're talking about, um, that you had some, then you kind of put it on one shot or something like that. That's part I don't really understand, but I'm trying to get a grasp of what you are saying.
Okay, so what I mean by that is, okay, let me just go back there. Cycle trade and one shot are two different strategies. One shot says you enter a trade, you take your profit, and you close the trade. That's the instruction I'm giving to the bot. If I'm using one shot, enter a trade, close the trade, and stop the trade. Don't continue. Say for example, now see this XRP. It was a one shot trade. You can see it's only one shot, one trade right here. I bought $200 worth of position at 1.3950. Now the market went down 1 point. It's currently 1.08. Ideally floating a loss of about $43. Because it's on one shot and I don't have enough capital to put it on cycles for it to come out of this trade, I have to wait the market out. So that's why I bought other coins. That's why I'm also in other trades. I actually spread myself out to 10, having 5 trades on a trading capital of $1,200, which has increased now to about 1,500. You know, that's because I was actively researching what coin to enter, what coin to come out of. Now, I had somebody that joined when I was in Port Harcourt about 2 weeks ago, no, 3 weeks now. It will be 3 weeks. Yeah, it's 3 weeks on Friday. Somebody joined my. I told the woman, an elderly woman, she didn't know anything about cryptocurrency trading. So she just wanted to start with $300. I helped her set up a trade, and let me see if I can even find the last screenshot she sent to me. Hold on. The last screenshot, I think it was. Hold on. Let's see. In 3 weeks, less than 3 weeks, she has made. This meeting is going to end in 10 minutes. So let me just rush through or continue on WhatsApp, on the WhatsApp group. Just trying to show you something. Where's this? September. I hope I do. Okay, yeah, this was a trade, but this was of September 20th. Just 10 days after she joined, she had made $41 from her trades. Currently, I can't find the current screenshots that she
How
has,
many days
but she has made
after
about
she,
$70, you know, with a $300 trading capital. So
like
how
how
many
many
days?
days she joined? Like
Did
you
you say
said,
how
she
many
joined.
days?
You said she joined like 10 days. Abi, it took her 10 days
18th of
to make it
September.
back.
Yeah,
20. Eh?
$41. Yeah. Yes. In 10 days, she made
That's after
$41 from her
days.
trade. Yes,
After
after
10 days
10 days. Yes. This
with
profit
a
comes
300.
every day. Every day.
Okay.
Hello?
But the way you explained it was that, eh, because you mentioned something that like you interfered with the robot or something. So you made a wrong a trade that went against you and all that. So is it
Yeah.
that this robot you interfere with it and place your own trades? on
You
it,
can,
or
it's a
something?
semi-automatic robot, right? I'm
Okay,
the one that is going to set the trade I want. Okay, so now if I come to quantitative here, I will see all the list of coins that are available on the bot to be traded, because it's not all the coins that can be traded on this robot.
okay,
Do you understand? So
yes,
this robot only picks 70 coins out of the 11,000 cryptocurrencies that exist. It only picks 70,
okay.
and those 70 are valid coins that have a use case, and they solve a problem. I see,
They have value.
they have a value, and they can't just disappear overnight. You understand? Those are the coins that you
It's not
find.
a,
What did you say? Hello?
I say
I didn't get.
it's not a shit coin. It's a coin that has value.
Exactly, exactly. So
Okay.
now all these coins that you see here, once you just enter any one of them, you come to the trade settings. This one shot is this one limit. You see, I put 7% here. I don't really advise one shot, because it was when I was new in the business I was doing one shot. So I don't do one shot anymore. So all these mistakes that I made at the beginning was what I was correcting with this cycle trade. I was losing about $500, floating a loss about $500 before. Now the thing has reduced to a cumulative about, I think, 300 or so, because I've
So
also been trading using capital to trade and reduce the floating loss. So this
so
business, you can make money from trading. You said what?
you can still make a loss with the robot if you don't um
You can't lose your money, because the robot will not sell. It will never sell at a loss.
okay, that's
It
if you
can,
put it on cycle, you put it on cycle.
if you put it on cycle, it will never sell at a loss. The
But if you
robot
put it
is
on
not designed. Even on one shot, see for example now, this XRP is on one shot.
okay,
Hold on. This XRP now is on one shot, but as long as I don't close the trade, I've not lost that 44 minus 44 that you see here. As long as I don't close this trade, I've not lost it. I'll just wait for
okay,
the market to recover, you know, because I already set it that okay, once it gets to 20%, which is very high, anyways, I will still reduce it. Maybe I'll reduce it to like 10 or something. Let me just
okay.
do that
For
now.
instance, now if someone wants to start this Royal Q with, let's say, $1,000 now, what is the you can use to for each trade? What is the amount? Is that what amount can you advise is the minimum that someone can use
Uh,
for each
for
trade?
for for
If I'm going to
for
set,
$1,000,
huh?
I better you use just two coins.
Two coins,
This one, there are too many coins here. Just two coins. I will advise just two coins.
two coins.
My preferred option is Shiba and Bake. Those two coins are coins that, because Bake is more of like an exchange. Is it Bake or Cake? Yeah, is an exchange, or BNB. Those two coins are there. If they go up, they come down. BNB, especially BNB, goes up and come down very easily. If you go and check BNB now on Binance, this
Okay.
meeting is
So,
remaining
so you can so you can still
3 minutes.
select the coin that the robot will trade, Abby.
Yes, yes. It's fully customizable. You can set the coins. All those coins that I was scrolling through there, you can choose multiple coins. You can choose one, you can choose two, based on your capital. If you are trading with $5,000 now, you have flexibility to trade all about 10 coins, because I usually say $3 should be set for one coin. So if you are using $5,000, you have to set for 10 coins. If you are using 1,000, ideally you should use two coins. You know, and I can say this because I've been doing some research about it. My leaders too has been giving me some advice on how to set trade profitably. Now, CBNB now, BNB goes up and come down very easily. Let me use a 4 hour time uh time frame. Oh, let's see, 1 hour. You see that the coin goes up and comes down very frequently. If it goes up, it will come down. If it goes up, it will come down. If it goes up, it will come down. And these are not small percentage. At least 5% going market movement more than once in a day. So the robot always has something to do. It's not that your robot will just be there, will not be able to close trade. And the only way your robot makes money is when it can go up, come down, go up, come down. When the market goes up, it sells. When the market comes down, it buys. When the market goes up, it sells. As many as that time happens in a day, you just keep making profit. You just keep seeing notifications like this. This meeting will end in, let me say, about 30, 90 seconds from now. You just be seeing activities like this. There's a new sell on your Binance Shiba USDT. There's a new sell. You can see there's a new buy. There's a new buy. So just be buying, selling, buying, selling, buying, selling. All you just see is profits that just keep accumulating in your balance. Now, to activate the bot, you need to register. I think let's just continue on WhatsApp. I'll call you again on WhatsApp because this meeting will end soon. So you activate the bot. You see this renew here. You see I bought the bot 28th of July. To activate the bot is $120 to activate the bot per year. And you have to fund the bot with the $120. So you come to deposit. This is your deposit address. Now, the bot takes 20% of every trade, every profit that is made. And you can see it here, the fuel fee. All the trades that I've been making that's giving me profit, you see it here. This call will end in less than 1 minute. I don't
Okay.
know. Should I just restart the call when it ends so that you join again?
Wait, is it anyways? We can start. We can talk on WhatsApp, but there's something that you showed on that setting. If you can go back to that setting, the one about the robot.
Okay, let me just restart the meeting now so you join again.
Okay.